Good evening, friends, followers, channel members. Hope you're all doing very well. Why have I got a blue and red banner at the top? Hang on. Oh, we need to change that. We're back in Easyjet colours today, flying a real ops flight. I actually didn't realise that Easyjet did Birmingham up to Edinburgh. They don't do Manchester to Edinburgh, I don't think. Yeah, let me just get the overhead banner sorted out. It's misbehaving. Anyway, guys, hope you're all doing very well. It almost seems like summer's arrived in the UK today. It's actually been warm and sunny, which is lovely. Not too warm, and just about the right amount of sunshine as well. Meant the kids didn't need lathered up in too much sun cream before kicking them out to school. Oh, speaking of which, it's the final day of school tomorrow, so I'm going to be depressed for the next 6 weeks. Anyway, yes, awesome stream for you today, guys, as we check out Pyreegue's Edinburgh Airport version 2. This is a pre-release. I don't know when it's available. It's not going to be very long. It might even be tomorrow. So really looking forward to this. And just to make it sort of extra special, I have not seen this in the sim yet. I have not been and had a sort of a pre-look or anything like that. So I shall be seeing it for the first time exactly the same time that you guys are when we get there. We're starting a little bit later tonight with our stream, which means that our one of the reasons that we plumped for the quite shorter flight, 46 minutes total en route time, but also quite fun as well. This flight actually takes off in real life in about half an hour, so we're actually going to be emulating the real flight, Easy 656 Zulu. That's the call sign, not the flight number. The flight number is Easyjet 336, I think it is. So yeah, it's always nice to fly alongside a live aircraft and see how we do. So should be good fun. So welcome, especially to all our awesome channel members coming into the chat over on YouTube. DC, David, hey Jayhog, if you want anything, yeah. You always have been lucky with everything you've ever entered, raffles and things. Never won the lottery though, or not the big prize anyway. Brian says, no, I had no idea they were improving Edinburgh. It's pretty good already. Brian, anything Pyreegue does is amazing. Do you remember the last one, which was East Midlands Airport? That is stunning. So I cannot wait to see this. But it is a brand new airport. It's not just an upgrade on the previous Edinburgh airport. It has been rebuilt from the ground up, 100% brand new. So I can't wait to see it. Rob A320 says, good evening on night duty in the office, but now a bit of time to escape this guy. Well, I hope we can keep you entertained, Rob, whilst going. Organivator, good evening to you as well. And a shout out as well to those of you over on Twitch. Hey, yes, Quality, Sailor Drews, and also Shamrock, who has just followed. Thank you so much. D. Curran says, good afternoon from Nova Scotia in honour of the Open at Royal Troon. You flew from Prestwick to Gatwick. Awesome. Yes, of course, the golf is on at the moment if you follow that. Right. Andy says, how much will it cost? Already got the last one. Well, I'm happy to say that for those of you that already own it, you will get 50% off. Because it is a brand new airport, it is a brand new add-on, you will get 50% off at launch. So yeah, it is worth noting that. So if you already have Edinburgh, then if you want the upgrade, get it as soon as it comes out. Brian, hello, says, one of my favourite airports near my birthplace. Well, Brian, it's about to get even more realistic, hopefully, so we'll check that out shortly. Right, let's zip through the operational flight plan then. Oh my god, we're heavy. No room for extra fuel today. Yes, almost a full aircraft for cost index of 4, tailwind of 10, already cruising at 28,000. It's not a long flight, so that makes sense. Glasgow is our alternate. Takeoff weight below max landing weight, that's fine. Off runway 15 today, 11-1 Yankee, input 1 Echo, arrival for the ILS 24. We could actually take some extra fuel if we really needed it. Look, you can see there, we could actually take another 2,325 kilograms, but we probably won't need that. I haven't said that, I've not actually seen the weather, so let's check that out before I write off loading extra fuel. So, worst case scenario then for the weather. Oh, that visibility is dropping. Well, not the visibility, but the ceiling's dropping down to 800 feet. a 7 knot crosswind currently there as well. What's the alternate looking like? Glasgow is pretty much the same. Newcastle's fine. Aberdeen looks a little bit worse off, and Inverness is the best of the lot. The Scottish sunshine is right in the north. So let's just have a look. What's the forecast then? What's the date today? It's the 19th, 18th, 18th. What gamer mate, thank you so much for joining the First Officers Club. Appreciate your support there. Yeah, so we're just having a look at the forecast. Light rain and drizzle is what they're forecasting. Might be the reason that the ceiling's dropping as well. There's a very slight chance of it getting broken 800 feet. You can see that right down at the bottom. But it says Prob 30, so that means it's probably never going to happen. So that's okay. Pretty similar with Glasgow, so yeah, well, we're going to be fine. That's the flight route and the alternates. Any en route weather to worry about? Actually, no, doesn't look like it. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous views today. Perfect. Quick look at the road times. I have had a quick look through this. I don't think there is anything for us here in Birmingham. I believe the runway in Edinburgh closes at 2 AM in the morning though, because well, they've got to do some emergency repairs or something like that. I'm sure I saw that somewhere. Never mind. Unless it was Birmingham. I don't know. It's in the OFP somewhere. Either way, if we've not landed by 2 AM in the morning, then we've crashed because we'd run out of fuel. So let's go to our operational flight plan again. What was the plug? It was for what? Let's take 4.5 tons. We're not going to need any more than that, are we, today for a nice short flight? Good. Okay, let's. I'm just telling GSX that we want 4.5 tons of fuel. We'll get that loaded in and we'll start setting up our aircraft. Hopefully our aircraft behaves today and we don't have anything go wrong with it, because I really want to get to Edinburgh and see what that looks like. Oh, for a minute there I didn't think GSX was going to look, but yeah, there it is. Yeah, what a beautiful summer's evening that we've got here in Birmingham. So Birmingham obviously is Mako Simulations Birmingham Airport. And again, another one. So I believe Mako, I saw some chat earlier, someone talking about Manchester Airport. Mako Simulations, I believe, are creating version 2 of Manchester, though no information on that any further as of yet. Endercrow, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Chris Morgan, enjoy your coffee. Brian Crawley is also in the house as well. Thank you, Brian, for joining us this evening. Right, let's go get on board and have a look. But yeah, do like Birmingham Airport. We don't fly from Birmingham very well, very often, very well. So it's going to be nice to do that. And the brief for Edinburgh will be short. We know Edinburgh very, very well, which is good, because I am also today going to be using Lido charts instead of Jefferson charts. So we'll see how I get on with those. Right, before we go any further, let's just check aircraft. What we got? We're on Excel power. Pumps are off. Packs are off. I'm going to turn these down. It's a warm day today. In fact, it's very warm. Should we just let a little bit of fresh air in? Remind me to close that. Get those off. We've got nav logo lights. Yeah, they're on. And spoilers, flaps, parking brake. Yeah, that's fine. Transponders set to the correct squawk 1018. QNH is set. We'll check that in a moment. I don't think I've got any ATC online at the moment. Oh yes, I do. Excellent. 13603. That's not dark that's logged on at the last minute, is it? 136030. That's fine. Hot Gaming, how am I finding the new FCU? Do you know what? I've decided I think I'm going to buy it. I'm just going to keep it. I need to send it back, and I just can't. So I've got to pay for it, otherwise it's stealing. Yeah, I just look at it, and the thought of sending it back makes me sad. I know I've got the Wing, I've got the Mini FCU, but they're not this. This is next level.
Birmingham information November. Time 1850 Zulu. Runway in use 33. Transition level flight level 70. Surface, wind 1704 knots. Cab OK. Temperature +24, dew point +14. QNH 1018. Radar is open. Departing aircraft make initial contact on frequency 123.980. Acknowledge receipt of information November and advise aircraft type on first contact.
I'll just say runway 33.
Birmingham information November. Time 18500.
Alright. Fair enough. What's the weather doing? 1 minute. Why are we using 33? We can't use runway 33, not with the METAR that it is. Surely. Someone made a mistake. I think it's 4 knots. Real life is 15. Oh, that's annoying. Okie dokies. Might just contact Birmingham Radar and ask if we can use 15. Everyone else will be using 15 in real life. As the wind is 170 at 4. I'm just looking on flight radar 24 as well now. They are indeed using runway 15. So I am going to be asking for runway 15. So let's crack on setting everything up then, shall we? Data IRS, yeah, 3 now green's good. Aircraft status, air cycle is good. Hey, Chris Phillips, good evening. Flight design says he's asked for runway 15, which is great. Pack Andrew, hello. Hope you're doing well. Chris says he's just landed in Munich from Manchester. Decent flight, but lag on landing and taxi was disgusting. Yeah, I don't know. I think Mako Simulation, was it Mako Simulations Manchester, or was it just default? Because obviously Mako Simulations Manchester is quite old now, isn't it? Maybe there's better ways of optimizing it. It came out before so many of the sim updates. Right, what we're doing easy. What's that call sign? 656 Zulu. Cost index of 4. Temperature 24. IRS 52.71 north. 1442. Yeah, they're fine. Download our winds, and we're cruising at 28,000 feet today. Not very high. It's not a long flight though. Minus 35, so just a little threat to bear in mind. If we're going through, basically once we're at cruise, if we end up in clouds, we need to get the icing on. Hey George, good to see you. That's fine. Right, I am going to give them a quick call, see if we can get a runway 15 clearance. What's their frequency? 123.998.
Runway 33. Left 360 Kilo, left 3330, 161 November.
Birmingham, good evening, Easy 565 Zulu, stand 13, and A320 requesting Alpha clearance as filed to Edinburgh, information November, and just wondering if we can get departure on runway 15 as they're using it in real life at the moment.
ED 656 Golf, Roger, clear to Edinburgh, 11-1 Yankee departure, runway 15, squawk is 7506.
Cleared off 15, 11-1 Yankee, squawk 7506. Many thanks for that. Easy 565 Zulu. Correction, 656 Zulu.
Easy 656 Zulu, readback is correct.
Awesome. Love it when they let us do that. Okay, let's detune off there for the time being until we're ready to do something. So that means we can plan as we've got with the OFP. 15, 11-1 Yankee, and we're then coming in. Arrival ILS 24 is the in pip. 1 Echo arrival. We're not coming in via Tala, so no via Stern. Radnav page, nothing really here at Birmingham that I'm going to concern myself with. Then we're going to have a look at our load sheet. Presumably the ground crew have been efficient enough and sent us one. Yes, indeed. Accept that. So we've got a fuel weight of 60.2. A zero fuel weight CFG is 31.6. And fuel for the alternate, according to the chart, according to the OFP. Oh, let's call that 0.9. It's not very much, is it? Glasgow's the alternate. Right. Fuel planning. We're taking 4.5 tons. See what the box wants. 4.5 tons. Right, well, confirm block fuel. Perfect. That gives us a takeoff weight of 645, which coincidentally is our max landing weight. So we're fine if something blows up after we've taken off. And then we've got no extra fuel or anything like that, but that's fine. Our takeoff weight CG is 30.5, and zip fuel weight is 31.6. Got to note these down so we can compare them with the final load sheet, just in case they change by 2%, in which case we need to rerun the performance calculations, which we're now going to do. So, let's have a look. Right, runway 15, Birmingham, flaps 1, anti-ice packs, tard 64.5. That's CG 30.5. Can we do an intersection departure? Bravo. Well, let's have a look. See if that's going to save us any time. Yeah, so Lido charts. Here they are. We'll have to get used to these. Intersection Bravo. Yeah, that would work for us. That just saves time a little bit, doesn't it? I'm happy to do that. So intersection Bravo. See what that gives us. 35, 40, 40. Aaron, are we using the Avia chart? Yeah, we are. The Lido charts. We're now fully on board with Airbus SOPs. Sorry, with Easyjet SOPs, because that's what they use in real life. We've been making do with Jefferson for the time being. Transition altitude 6,000 feet. I need to check that. I still find this a little bit clunky for the time being. I've worked out how to just like pin a chart to the board kind of thing, so if anyone knows how to do that, then let me know. 11-1 Yankees, check that. Have we got transition altitude anywhere on here? 6,000 feet. Transition altitude 6,000, there you go, bottom right corner. So, yeah, so they all give exactly the same information. It's just a case of actually finding it. To be honest, I like the fact that you can zoom in on these on the website, and they are still very, very clear, which is great. Flex was 58, flaps 1, and let's now have a look at the Birmingham 15. Engine out, thrust reduction is 1306, new easy SOPs is 800 feet, not 1000 feet, which this is, so that's going to be 1106. Oops. 1106. 1106. And engine out, I think, was also 1106, wasn't it? Yeah. Chris, yeah, I mentioned information November. Information November. That was the code from ATIS. Let us know which information was current at the moment. Alright, so that's all done. Secondary flight plan. Copy the active. What's the engine out procedure here? It's not complicated, is it? Left turn, hold at BHX, NDB. 146 right turns. Okay, so I'm just popping the BHX. Hold 146. and right turns. And then Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. I'm not going to put an arrival runway in just in case they want us on runway 33 if we've got an emergency. So I'll leave that as is. We can sort that out in the hold if we needed to, unless we're on fire, in which case we're not holding. If the weather's good, we'll bring it in like a Cessna. Alright, so that's it. Boxes set up, all done. Flight plans sorted. Radnar pages is fine. 280, yep, is going to be obviously fine for us as well. Now, one of the things I did see on the charts just then as I was flicking through them for our departure, I think there's a speed restriction. Let me just have a quick look. And this is the one thing I don't like about the LiDAR charts. Jefferson are much better at highlighting these. Yeah, so look, there's a max speed there of 200 knots, then 210 knots as we go around that corner. First turn to the left. So if we just have a look there, we might as well just remain flaps 1. Be flight S speed till we've cleared it. So I might just pre-select that. 190 pre-select, and that's done. Lovely. Okay, let's have a look and do our brief then. So we're scheduled to push back in about 12 minutes according to the flight plan, and that is as per the real flight plan as well. So yeah, let's brief with our new fancy looking charts then, shall we? So we are stand 13, we're going to push back. I expect it'll be whiskey, then we've got, see, I don't know what these orange things mean. Maybe there's some sort of restriction, so A380s don't taxi on there basically, because A380s do actually go to Birmingham. But I will imagine we'll do whiskey Delta, then all the way on Delta, then take Alpha, and we're going to depart off Bravo. Because I'm going to be concentrating as well on this, I'm not going to do a single engine taxi. It's not a long taxi anyway. The airport's not busy, so yeah, we're going to be fine. I'll just stop that noise in the background. Yeah, so no single engine taxi or anything like that. So that's pretty. That's all pretty straightforward. Nice long runway for departure, and then the departure itself, the 11-1 Yankee, is a straight out left turn. We're going to remain flaps 1 till we pass Birmingham 25. After that, we'll push for managed speed and clean up our aircraft. Initial climb is 6,000 feet. So we just set that on the FCU. Cool, that's all right. Just realised you can't see the charts. Apologies for that. MSA as we fly is it not given there? Oh, that's interesting. Why have we not got an MSA on there? That's really annoying. I've got 2225 as the grid moorer. Where's the MSA on the LiDAR charts? Jefferson wins again. Alright, going to have to look into that. It's going to be hidden somewhere, isn't it? Alright, well, we're VMC conditions today, so I'm not too concerned. But yeah, that's straightforward. Now, because it's short flight, let's just quickly get our head around Edinburgh. We know Edinburgh very well. We're coming in on IMPIB 1 Echo. We're coming in down here, so top of descent we'll get down 26, then 200, 250 Esquido, comes in then via Tartan, and then we're vectored in straight heading sort of north over Edinburgh, and then pick up the ILS, which I believe we should have a chart for here, ILS 24, and just to get ahead of the game, platform altitude is 3,000 feet, go around is straightforward as well. So because we don't have much time to mess about with that, it's just nice to sort of get that in our mind. Cool. I think then we're almost good to go. Let's get the APU up and running, and then we'll make a start. Pack Andrew, sorry to disappoint. I don't think that we do have ATC all the way, I'm afraid. Sorry. But yeah, if we can push back in 8 minutes or so, that'd be grand.
Welcome aboard on this Easyjet flight from Birmingham to Edinburgh. My name is Gavin and I am the captain of this flight. I would like to welcome you on board and thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We are currently preparing for departure and we will be taking off shortly. Our flight today will take approximately 47 minutes. If you have any questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to ask one of our cabin crew members. Thank you for flying with Easyjet.
Got a final load sheet as well. So,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. My name is John the Grass Cutter and I am the cabin crew member on this flight. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Easyjet. Enjoy your flight.
cool. So, no LMCs. We're good to get going in a minute. APU's up and running.
Our flight today will take approximately 47 minutes. The weather in Edinburgh is partly cloudy. Please remember to keep your seatbelt fastened while seated and whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated.
Probably should shut this door as well before we forget. I'll get the APU bleed on as well because it's going to start getting rather warm in a moment. Right, let's do our cockpit prep checklist. So, aircraft acceptance has all been completed. Fuel quantity is 4.5 tons balanced. Seatbelt signs are on. It has got 3.5 green. And the QNH is 1018, 330 feet. Lovely. So we'll get our ground crew into position. Get the packs on now.
Ladies and gentlemen, shortly after takeoff, we'll start serving snacks and drinks. You can find our Sky menu in the seat pocket in front of you.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
So I'll tell them we're ready to push and start in a moment. Four minutes.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Birmingham approach Easy 656 Zulu. Stand 13. We're ready for push and start, please.
Easy 656 Zulu, stand 13, push and start as approved. Face south, QNH 1018.
Push and start approved facing south. Easy 656 Zulu and copy QNH 1018.
Locking gear.
So beacon lights on. Transponders on. Sophie, thank you for subscribing. And 707 AvGeek as well. Thank you for following over on Twitch. Before start checklist then, parking brake is on. Takeoff data is has been confirmed. Windows are closed. The FB is on flight mode. Doors are closed. Armed, and the beacon light check is on. Okay, parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
Armchair Flight Sim, I love that name. Thank you for the follow. Right, so engine mode selector 2, ignition, and starting engine 1.
Gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the crew members as we review the emergency procedures. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on
Engine 1 available, and
Light
starting
rafts are
engine 2.
located below your seats, and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Saw someone in the chat the other day who was using, I think it might have been Dan, who was using, say, intentions, trying that out, wanting to find out radio frequencies and things. That is something that the LiDAR charts do appear to give you. Look at the bottom right on the chart there, you can see all of those. So you've got the ATIS, tower, ground, etc. So that's quite nice. Engine 2's available. Right, engine mode selector back to normal, and APU bleed, that can come off. Engine is not required. APU's off.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Can't actually remember what the trim was now. .38, that is. Brian says the real flight has just gone live as well. This is awesome, fantastic. We'll race it. After start checklist, anti-ice is off, FECAM status is checked, pitch trims 30.8, rudder is neutral. Do a flight control check then. Yeah, she's waving, she's happy. Tug driver I think is clear, so we're clear on both sides. Right, flight control check then. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Onto the rudder. Full right. Full left. And neutral. Alright, let's get the taxi clearance then. Easy 656 Zulu is ready for taxi.
Easy 656 Zulu, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 15 via Whiskey, Delta and Alpha.
Holding point Alpha 1 via Whiskey, Delta and Alpha for runway 15 is 656 Zulu.
Easy 59 Juliet Golf, ready for taxi.
Easy 59 Juliet Golf, roger, hold position Victor 1.
Hold position Victor 1, Easy 59 Juliet Golf.
Right, where we're going? Whiskey, Delta and Alpha. Yeah, so basically exactly where we thought. Okay, so we've got no LMCs today. Engine out procedure is standard, straight out, and then it's a left turn when we're happy. I will pull the Edinburgh though if we need to do that, because I've not programmed it fully into the secondary flight plan, so we'll just pull the Edinburgh, fly straight out and sort ourselves out, and then once we're above 1900 feet we can make the left turn to the Birmingham NDB, hold 3000 feet nice and safe, and then we'll sort ourselves out. Departure is noise abatement 2, straight out, then a left-hand turn. We'll leave flaps 1 in till we've passed the second waypoint, and then we'll push for managed speed and clean up as we go. Initial climb is 6,000. Best time of the day to fly in the sim. I mean, what is Flight Sim 24 going to look like? How can it improve on this? Beluga on Twitch, thank you for the follow. Great name as well. And FlightSim Scotland, headed to your neck of the woods tonight then.
Easy 59 Juliet Golf, all positions Victor 1, give way to the company A320, passing the left to right, once they've passed, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 15, fly Delta and Alpha.
After the accompanying traffic passes from left to right, taxi Alpha 1 via Delta and Alpha, EC59 Juliet Golf.
Do matter we're using lossless scaling? No. Still can't get Streamlabs to record it. LB, if you're trying to learn the A320, well, without self-promoting, if you either keep watching the live streams or check out the literally hundreds of videos on the channel, this is essentially what this channel is all about, the Airbus A320. So hopefully you'll be flying it proficiently in no time. Right, we'll get on the straight to the taxi check. So flight controls have been checked. Flap setting is config 1. FMA, we've got climb up blue, 1FT2, 6000 blue, radar predictive wind shear on. ECAM memos, takeoff no blue, and EFP stowed and disconnected. LB, if you're used to the 7.3, you'll find the Airbus easy. Got a nose wheel like a broken trolley. Flying Cube says the 737 is a life support machine compared to the A320. Just keep an eye on our speed. You can go up to 30 knots in a straight line, so that's alright. What are we at now? 29. It's close enough. 30. Right, that's the speed limit. Oh, 31. It's alright. There's no man with a radar gun set next to the taxiway. Pilot Kid, is the Phoenix like the Innobuild? No, Phoenix is far more advanced. Brian says the real aircraft's in exactly the same place taxiing. What, on Flight Radar 24? Haha. Well, maybe you'll have to wait for a departure. I don't think we will.
Easy 656 Zulu by Alpha 1, runway 15, clear takeoff, surface wind 170 degrees, 3 knots.
Clear takeoff, runway 15, Alpha 1, easy 656 Zulu.
Cabin crew, prepare for takeoff.
Lights on, packs off. Sort the TCAS out. Lineup checklist. So cabin secured for takeoff. Takeoff runway is full length for Alpha. Runway 15. TCAS TRI packs 1 and 2 are off. Right, let's go and check out Edinburgh. Take off. Start the chrono. 50%. Engine 2 critical. Stable, set takeoff thrust. Man flex, SRS, runway, ultra thrust blue. $100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Nav. Thrust climb, auto thrust.
Easy-6 Juliet Golf, line up and wait, runway 15.
Autopilot 1 engaged.
Line up and wait 15, Easy-5 Juliet Golf.
And easy 6560 passing 2000 for 6000.
Easy-6 560, Roger. Just check your score code, please. It should be 7506.
You should. And recycle squawk 7506 for easy 6560. So cancel master caution, disregard. Packs are back on.
Easy-656, thank you. Also clear climb now, flight level 120.
Climb flight level 120, easy 6560.
Easy-59, Juliet Golf.
Open climb 120.
70 degrees, 3 knots, runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 15, clear for takeoff, Easy-5 Juliet Golf.
Hello, stranger. HD's in the house. Sack the PM, yeah, that's his job. Alright, get around this corner, then we'll manage speed and clean up. People were asking me the other day, mate, if you were still alive. Hey, Peter ATCO, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. It's actually a decent job you're here, HD. Where on earth is the MSA on a Lido chart? It's missing. Oh, I can't find it. Right, there we go. Push manage speed. Past those speed restrictions, so we'll clean up in a second.
We are now climbing to our cruising altitude. We will be starting our in-flight service shortly. You can find our sky menu in the seat pocket in front of you.
Axel says it's the 2.5 in the red. No, that's the Grid Mora, not the MSA.
Easy-59, Juliet Golf, report to your crossing altitude.
Passing 4,600.
Cleaned up, spoils the
Easy-5 Juliet Golf.
At least I think that's the
Easy-59, Juliet Golf.
Grid Mora, is it not?
Flight level 11.
Oh, it might not be. Hang on.
Flight level 110, Easy-5 Juliet Golf.
2.5. 2.5 in the circle there. Oh, okay, it is. The 2.2 here really put me off.
Easy-656, moving no further ATC en route. Unit complete 1228. Good evening.
1228, thanks for the service, Easy-656. Good night.
Good night.
It looked very. It looked very much like on the Jefferson charts. That's exactly what the Grid Mora looks like. A large number and a small number. So, yeah, I thought that was the Grid Mora. Clearly, it's not. I'm not even monitoring the guard frequency.
Good evening, Jersey, by Alpha Foxtrot.
We are now. Right, well, no further ATC, so we're climbing flight level 1, 2. We already know we're going to be fine for our cruising altitude today. That is, what was it, 28? Yeah, so up we go. And 280 blue. 10,000 feet. Nothing to clear out the rad nav, so that's fine. Cost index 0. Secondary flight plan. Collective. Too steep path ahead. Never had that this early on in the flight before. And up we go. I think we can release the passengers as well now, can't we?
Seatbelt sign has just been turned off. You may now move around the cabin. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened while seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Yeah, so that's another little gotcha then with the MSA. As Hedges just said, actually, yeah, you can just see the circle there, because usually it's based off a nav aid 25 miles, which this clearly is. You can see 25 there. Then you've got the grid more outside of that, 2,000 feet. Yeah, the circle was a bit too big for it, wasn't it? Anyway. Peter says he doesn't like LiDAR charts either. I like the approach chart. I think the approach plate looks really nice. It gives you a lot of information on that without having to go and search through other charts for it. Banderfood says I had a craving to watch some relaxing flight sim gameplay, and I found what I'm looking for. Fantastic. Well, that's good, because it should be relaxing. If it's not relaxing, it's because something's going wrong. Right, we can disregard that left side sticker. It just keeps popping up. So just having a look at Edinburgh for their charts. Just whilst we're climbing up. MRC chart is very... What on earth is the MRC chart? I'm not used to that. We're going to be expecting 2-4 for the arrival. Yeah, and I like this chart. Roy, what's the ETE? Estimated time en route, only about 4 to 6 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now starting our in-flight service. We'd like to remind you that we accept card payments as well as cash. You can find our Sky menu in the seat pocket in front of you. Please remain seated while we serve you. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask one of our cabin crew members. Thank you.
Now, I wonder who has the MRC, if it actually has it. That's the thing. I'm not sure what it would fall under, actually. So that's the airport charts. Standard departures, stars, approaches, other... Oh, we've got the briefing charts. Oh, hang on. There it is. Got the radar one. There you go. Alright, Jefferson wins that. Jefferson wins that one. Oh, 7 cent. No, this is Cabby I use for my my announcements now, which is an AI cabin crew. Roy says the cabin crew member seems like he signs off an email with "Please hesitate before you ask any questions." That cabin crew member, that's J-Hog, our very own J-Hog tonight. He's providing your service, so it's Strongbow dark fruit all around. Ash Taylor, good morning to you, Ash. Fruitbat, when did you sneak in? Hello, mate. Good to see you. Don't know if I'll fly near our house today. Oh, maybe not. Actually, we might just be a bit too far east. Might fly over my old house. I do like the new contrail effects from SimFX. I think they look much better than default. So that's quite nice. See, the MSA on this chart is really nice. It's quite obvious for the arrival, 3,900 feet. So it's just getting used to looking for new stuff, isn't it? All the information's there. It's just in a different format. But anyway, David, we are Easy 656 Zulu. Yes. Anybody give us an update where the real aircraft is? So we were literally neck and neck, weren't we, when we were leaving Birmingham? HD, the eyes adjust. That's it. It's now picking out different things. I must admit, I do prefer the Jefferson charts for picking out things like speed restrictions, basically all the constraints, because they just appear they appear easier. I says his new Thrustmaster TPR pedals have finally arrived. Very impressed with them so far. They're very nice, aren't they? Very meaty. Agando and Brian. So Brian says it's above Macclesfield. Agando says real flight is near Manchester. Well, we're near Manchester. Manchester's just there, off to our left. It's down there somewhere. It's a bit too cloudy, I think. So I've got about 1,000 feet or so to go.
Easy 656 Zulu, Easy final Juliet Golf. Can you report your final altitude, please?
Final cruise altitude today will be flight level 280, Easy 656 Golf.
Thank you very much, Easy final Juliet Golf.
Doc, are you flying with J-Hog's call sign? Right, that's Edinburgh and Glasgow, our alternate as well. Here comes top of climb. Speed and alt cruise, and Scottish controllers online 13553. Wonderful.
Transit Edinburgh.
From Golf November Zulu.
Golf number 0, roger. In that case, Squawk Conspicuity and free call Edinburgh 121205.
Roger, we'll Squawk Conspicuity and we'll free call Edinburgh now, Golf November Zulu. Good day.
Scottish Control, good afternoon. Easy 656 Zulu, flight level 380, direct to pole.
Easy 656 Zulu, hello, report your indicated airspeed and in pit 1 echo arrival.
Speed is 0.65, expect in pit 1 echo, Easy 656 Zulu.
Right, just to confirm that airspeed in knots, please.
And we're showing indicated at 254 knots.
E6560, roger, speed 270 knots.
Speed 270, easy 6560. To be fair, we are
Okay, then 1 to
about
Alpha,
to
descend flight level
increase
70.
that anyway.
So then flight level 70, okay, then 1 to Alpha. Okay, then 1 to Alpha, contact Edinburgh 121205, goodbye.
And up to Edinburgh 11205, get on 1 to
So speed 270.
Virgin 57, climb flight level 380, direct to Baku.
380 to Parky 57.
Steamer 564, flight level 320.
Search 564, Scottish Control, hello, in pit 1 Echo, arrival.
Nothing out of the ordinary on any of these.
Sorry, Controller, Ryanair 10 Yankee Kilo.
Good.
370, we've just got your message.
Mana 10 Yankee Kilo, no problem, call Copenhagen now, 136.485.
Over Copenhagen, back on much start inconvenient.
Shuttle 6 Echo, direct now to Tartan, please descend flight level 120.
Landing weight. Landing weight.
Scottish Control, good day, Kilo Whiskey, Alpha. Correction, 10 Whiskey.
62.
Echo,
Alright, 63.
Sorry, radio check.
ED10 Whiskey, low, high, line 5.
Scottish Control, good evening, Easy 59 Juliet Golf, flight level
Right, it's
360,
clean,
inbound
so
Paul.
ED59 Juliet Golf, hello, in pit 1 Echo, speed 270 or less.
63.
In pit 1 Echo, speed 270 or less, Easy 59 Juliet Golf.
And flaps 3. Yeah, that works.
Shuttle 6 Echo, speed 270 knots.
270 knots, Shuttle 6 Echo.
Shuttle 8 Golf, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250, Shuttle 8 Golf.
Golf Lima Lima, turn
Right,
left,
let's just
heading
check the flight
120
plan
degrees.
looks as it should. Discontinuity there as we get vectored in.
Shuttle 1, Crescent Shuttle 8 Golf, descend
That's
flight
fine.
level 160.
Redna page, we can pop the
Martinet
Echo
2 Charlie Charlie, descend to
Delta.
altitude 4,000 feet.
November
Since
NDB.
4,000 feet, 2 charge high.
Echo Golf, Papa Hotel, runway 24. And our platform altitude, as we checked on the ground there because we knew we were going to be busy. Echo Golf, Papa Hotel, it's 3,000 feet, so just pop a 9-mile ring around that to help us.
Hello, Speedbird 564, any speed?
Let's fill in the box for the arrival.
Search 564,
1017.
no ATC speed restriction, when ready, descend flight level
17.
260, level by input.
Wind is 1907.
When ready, descend 260, CLO 564, thank you.
And we're doing a flap 3 landing, and we'll grab the minimums in a second.
Shuttle 8 Golf, descend flight level 130, flyer heading at 350 degrees.
Right, minimums 427
down to flight level 130, Shuttle 8 Golf.
is... Still learning how to use this app, let alone read the charts.
Easy 6560, speed 280 knots.
Speed 280, easy 6560. Minimums are... Oh god, this is confusing. Cat 1 approach, it's going to be 300. Yeah. The number in bold text, 300.
Scottish, good evening, Speedbird 37 Alpha, flight level 380.
So 37 Alpha Scottish.
So LiDAR charts round them up to the nearest 10 as well, which Jepson charts don't. I don't know what Jepson charts will be, probably something like 294 or something
Confirm direct bar me.
AFM.
Direct bar me, Speedbird 37 Alpha.
Alright,
Shuttle
box
6
is
Echo,
set.
speed 250 knots, descend flight level 70.
And whilst I was doing all that, Peter,
Shuttle
that
6
is
Echo,
awesome.
report speed to Edinburgh,
Thank
radar
you
121205.
so much. Gifting 10 Easyjet Simpilot channel members to our community this afternoon. Amazing, mate. Thank
Golf Lima
you.
Lima, resume my navigation direct to NetEd.
That is incredible support and very generous of you. Really appreciate that, Peter.
Golf Lima Lima, resume navigation direct NetEd.
HC, what would you use on Cat 2, Cat 3A, Cat 3B?
Martinet 2 Charlie Charlie, turn right 5 degrees.
Well, all looking at this,
Martin 2 Charlie Charlie, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
Would we not just use?
Descend 3,000 feet.
Would we not just use the company?
Golf descend flight level 120, turn right.
Whatever the company stops are, according to that, which I believe is well.
Right, turning 010 degrees.
No decision height, isn't it? If the aircraft can do it, and we've not had a failure that downgrades us. Otherwise, Cat 2, if we had to, would be 106. Interesting, there's only a Cat 3, there's not a Cat 3 A or B there, is there?
Speedbird 564, Scottish.
Speedbird 564.
Speedbird 564, descend flight level 200.
Descend flight level.
We're going to have to do a lesson and a video detailing the differences.
Navigation Tarleton down to flight level 70, Chalet Golf.
Chalet Golf, foot speed to Edinburgh 121205, goodbye.
For the Cat 3 Alpha, so that's
Golf Lima Lima leaving controlled airspace and 8
that's
miles
Cat
via
3
with on this
with
frequency, report ready for descent.
one autopilot on and...
Report ready for the descent next, Golf Lima Lima.
I don't know, actually looking at that. It says company. I'm going to have to refer to documentation for that.
080 degrees.
5080,
WestJet 218.
Isn't that no decision height again, but it's fail passive and not fail operational?
Pip 1 Echo arrival, WestJet 218.
I forgot what it was like having you on stream.
ED 1802, Scottish, hello, report your passing altitude.
We're passing 5,500 feet.
ED 1802, climb now, flight level 200.
Up to flight level 200, ED 1802.
Martin Air 2, Charlie Charlie, when established on the localizer, runway 12, descend with the glide path.
HD says, right, this is where Lido sucks. Company, as you say, is the company minimum, so no decision height. Yeah, fair enough. And Peter also just super chatting with the pre-departure donation as well as gifting 10 memberships. That is incredible. Thank you so much, Peter, for your support tonight.
Got a centre runner 818 with you passing.
We did brief earlier. If we end up in cloud, we're probably going to need to pop the anti-ice on, which we are.
464 and it's the Gerva 1 Echo arrival.
Scottish Standover, good evening, Japan Air 44, level 290, direct to Papa Oscar Lima.
Japan Air 44, Scottish Control, hello, report your requested cruise level.
It is 290.
Hey Da Vinci, good to see you.
Japan Air 44, roger, can you accept flight level 300?
A-Fan.
Japan Air 44, roger, direct to Lauta, climb flight level 300.
Japan Air.
Direct to Lauta and flight level 300, Japan Air 44.
Ryanair 818, Squawk 6464.
Right, weather at Edinburgh is fine, alternate's fine, and what stand are they looking to give us?
Tarleton, descend flight level 170.
Descend flight level...
Stand 16 Bravo. I don't know where that is.
170 and direct to Tarleton, please.
So where's that?
Easy 6560, when ready, descend flight level 210.
When ready, descend flight level 210, easy 6560.
Martin Air 2, Charlie Charlie, cleared land, runway 12, press straight wind is 190 degrees at 5 knots.
Cleared land 12, thanks to Charlie.
Easy 1802, left turn, heading 1.
Alright, 16 Bravo's there, just the top right of the terminal.
Ryanair 818, direct to Gerva, Gerva 1 Echo arrival.
Controller sounds busy tonight, doesn't it?
Speedbird 564, can you please type into the chat the waypoint, please?
Alpha 48 to Scotland Centre, passing flight level.
Oh, that's quite nice. Now we've actually selected the arrival on here.
My simulator crashed.
I've got the charts more readily available, which is useful.
48, hello, Squawk 0730 and report your level.
Squawk
0730, we're currently climbing to flight level 340, which is our cruising altitude. We're passing flight level 130, Delta 48. Roger, speedbird 564, descend flight level 130.
Yeah, so Jefferson Charles do give you a bit more information, don't they, on landing.
430, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 80 by.
Why do Charles not so much?
Unicom 430, goodbye.
Oh, I'm going to have to go and read. I don't want to have to do that. Sounds like work.
I've got a few flight credit Delta. Can I just wait for that 5 minutes,
yes,
please?
Spencer, thank you for that.
Easy 48 Tango Delta, yeah, that's fine, no problem, we'll back.
Very much.
And who else called in there?
Japan Air 44, also requesting 5 minutes out of Cockpit.
Japan Air 44, report back.
Full up.
Easy 1802, resume our navigation direct to Croft 1
Right,
Bravo,
let's get
arrival
down,
further.
file 21. Thrust idle, open descent.
Resume our navigation, EG102, and what was the waypoint?
Scottish Golf Lima Lima ready for the descent.
Golf Lima Lima, roger, my service terminates, contact Newcastle radar 124.380.
Nice to have some ATC bringing us in as well.
124.380, Golf Lima Lima.
Easy 1802, direct to Croft.
Direct to Croft, EG102, thank you.
Easy 1802, climb flight level 2050.
Climb 250, EG102.
Speedbird 564, descend to flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, speedbird 565.
Easy 5650, descend flight level 140.
Descend flight level 140, easy 6560.
Easy 59 Juliet Golf, when ready, descend flight level 150.
And
I'm ready to descend flight level 150, easy 59 Juliet Golf.
WestJet 218, when ready, descend flight level 260 to be level by INPIP.
When ready to descend flight level 260 or level by INPIP for WestJet 218.
QNH there is
Delta
1017.
48, route direct to Gome up, climb flight level 340.
Direct to Gome up and fly and maintain flight level 340, Delta 48.
C656 direct to Tartan. Easy 656 direct Tartan.
Direct Tartan, easy 6560.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting our descent into Edinburgh. Please follow the instructions.
Speedbird 564, speed 250 knots or greater.
Thank you.
Just got some track miles off, so I'm going to wind that speed up. See if I can get away without killing fairies.
Speed 250, speedbird 561.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Scottish Control, good day. EC 10 Whiskey at Edinburgh, South April, April 20, Neo requesting Airport Gatwick.
Easy 10 Whiskey, hello, you cleared to Gatwick via Gussie, runway 23 and score.
We'll leave the anti-ice on as we go down. We're about to head through that cloud layer anyway, so...
Cleared to Gatwick by Gussie, departure runway 23, squawk 0760, EC 10 Whiskey.
Easy 10 Whiskey, that's correct. After departure, runway 23, turn on track Gussie, climb flight level 100.
After departure runway 23, direct to Gussie and then climb flight level 100, Easy 10 Whiskey.
Easy 10 Whiskey, correct. Run ready, push and start approved, report ready for taxi.
And ground Easy 1872, ready for taxi,
Whiskey.
Easy 6560, speed 250 knots, descend flight level 100.
250 knots and flight level 100, easy 6560.
Easy 59 Juliet Golf, speed 250 knots, direct Tartan.
Alright,
Speed 250,
might need to kill some fairies.
59 Juliet Golf.
Speedbird 564, descend flight level 70.
Speeds 250 and
Descend flight level 70.
And
100.
ground Easy 1872, ready for taxi.
100 blue.
Taxi parking of choice, goodbye.
Thank you very much. To charge Harley. Cheers, thanks.
Ryanair 818, when ready, descend flight level 170.
Flight level 170.
So we're about right, 62 miles to run and 20,000 feet. Spoilers are out just to help get us down a little bit because
Contact Edinburgh radar.
otherwise
Speedbird 561.
we're going to be too high.
656 Zulu, recycle squawk 7615.
7615, easy 656.
Japan F44 back in cockpit.
Japan F44, roger, thank you.
HT says ask for the 7 mile final. No, I want a nice long final so we can enjoy the brand new scenery. We haven't really briefed Edinburgh, but we know Edinburgh that well, so it's almost like just a standard Edinburgh brief, isn't it? Vectors from the ILS, platforms 3000,
MPIP 1 Echo for easy 153.
3 degrees,
WestJet 218,
46 metres, sorry, 45 metres wide, runway, it's fine, vacate to the left.
Easy 656 Zulu, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, easy 6560. So yeah, it's all straightforward.
Speedbird 731, flight level 380.
So 731 Scottish, hello, direct to Barmy.
Take Barmy, Speedbird 731.
Japan Air 44, direct Nalan.
Direct Nalan, Japan F44.
HT, your first officer did that on my line check. You sat back and admired with the caveat. You're right in the ASR if you cock it up.
I've got a few Z's flying 10 Delta's back.
I guess the same rule applies today.
Right, Tango Delta, roger, thank you. Ryanair 818, direct now to Tartan.
Direct Tartan, Ryanair 818.
Right, activate the approach.
Easy 656 Zulu, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, easy 656 Zulu.
Easy 656 Zulu, report the speed to Edinburgh radar 121205, goodbye.
Over to Edinburgh radar now, easy 656 Zulu, thanks for the service, bye-bye. Edinburgh radar, good evening, easy 656 Zulu, speed 250, descending, flight level 70.
Easy 656 Zulu, Edinburgh radar, hello, report aircraft type.
Aircraft type A320, and we have information November.
Easy 656 Zulu, thank you, fly heading 015, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Heading 015 and 10 flight level 60, QNH 1017, easy 656 Zulu.
Speed 564, speed 220 knots.
And heading 015.
0564, speed 220.
Okay, let's just extend the runway centre line to give us a helping hand as well.
Speedbird 564, turn right, heading 030 degrees.
Speedbird 564, turn heading 030.
Golf November Zulu, overhead Musselburgh.
Golf November Zulu, thank you, reach
10,000
towards
feet,
our seat.
lights on.
Towards our seat, November Zulu.
Shuttle 8 Golf, runway 24, clear to land, wind is 190 degrees, 7 knots.
Inland 34, Shuttle Golf, Belly Golf.
Shuttle 6 Echo, contact ground 121.755.
Current 2175, cheers, bye.
Seems very busy.
564, descend altitude 4,000 feet to 4 miles till touchdown.
0524, altitude 4,000.
Easy 656 Zulu, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, easy 656 Zulu. And they want to try and make aircraft single pilot capable.
Golf November Zulu, route towards the field, report field in sight.
Don't have the field in sight yet, so we're in towards our seat now, Golf November Zulu.
Golf November Zulu, thank you, air traffic control airspace, radar control.
Good night, Jay, see you soon.
We'll report the field in sight, Golf November Zulu.
Speed 220.
What is the heading, please?
Speed 564 heading 030 degrees.
0564 heading 30, thank you.
Easy 656 Zulu, 29 miles till touchdown, descent at altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent altitude 4,000, easy 656 Zulu.
Governor. Field set.
Approach
Thank you,
checklist.
clear to transit via the 24
RF
threshold.
QNH 1018, signal signs are on, minimums 300, auto brake low,
Clear to transit via
and
the
FE stowed.
24 threshold, not about to 2,000 feet, VFR QNH 1017, and report left side, Golf November Zulu. Edinburgh, good evening, EG5 Juliet, Golf Speed 250 knots.
That's a fair point, HD. How do cadets learn if it's single pilot ops?
0564, then heading 330.
Speed 564, speed 180 knots.
I wouldn't like to get on an aircraft with one pilot, that's for sure.
Speed 564, speed 180 knots.
Unless they were going to invite me to help them out.
Speed 180, then heading 330.
ET59 Juliet Golf Edinburgh radar, good evening, vector in ILS approach runway 24, fly heading 025.
Hey Mona,
Fly heading
good to see you.
EG5 Juliet Golf.
ET59 Juliet Golf, thank you, speed 220 knots, descent to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descent 6,000, QNH 1017 at speed 220 knots, EG5 Juliet Golf.
Speed 564, need to start the left turn, please. Left turn heading 300 degrees.
Hawk Gaming, we use Mako Simulations, Birmingham Airport, right?
0564 heading 300.
Edinburgh radar, hello, shuttle 9, Echo Delta 1.
Edinburgh radar, hello.
2 Delta 1.
Easy 1872, Edinburgh radar, hello, via Delta 1, runway 24, clear for takeoff, surface wind is 190 degrees, 7 knots.
India Tango Hotel is identified.
Golf November Zulu, traffic information is an Easyjet Airbus A320 taking off runway 24, report in sight.
Traffic in sight, Golf November Zulu.
Golf November Zulu, thank you. Due clearance, clear to transit via the 24 threshold above and behind that aircraft.
Clear to transit on the 2 threshold above and behind.
Okay, he's using VS now.
Easy 656 Zulu, turn right heading 030 degrees.
Right, heading 030, easy 656.
Speed 564, descent at altitude 3,000 feet.
Should we turn the right way?
0564, fly level 30.
Ruben, are we using the wind wing?
Alpha, Edinburgh radar, hello, hold Charlie 1.
No, we're using the wing flex full unit, which is just awesome. I haven't got the heart to send it back, so I think I'm buying it.
Juliet Golf 27 miles till touchdown, descent at altitude 4,000 feet.
Descent 4,000 feet, Easy 59 Juliet Golf.
Easy 656 Zulu, speed 180 knots. Easy 656 Zulu, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, Freezy 656.
Speed 564, turn left
Flash
heading
1, speed check.
275,
Flash
cleared
1.
ILS approach runway 24.
Turn heading to 70.
275.
0564 275.
All the PMs out there, did you say 18 or 190 knots?
Edinburgh radar, was it 218, descending from flight level 110 for 10,000, D250.
WestJet 218, Edinburgh radar, hello, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1017,
180, thank you
runway
guys.
24.
Okay, descend to
See,
6,000,
2 pilots, you need 2 pilots.
Easy 656 Zulu, turn left heading 330 degrees.
Left heading 330, easy 656.
Golf November to the north side.
Golf November Zulu, thank you, I have your clearance advised, ready to copy.
Go ahead.
Golf November Zulu, cleared to exit the Edinburgh control zone via Kelsey Lane, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR, QNH 1017, same squawk.
Clear
to
that,
the
it's
Edinburgh
warm
control
enough
zone
now,
via the Kelsey Lane,
anti-ice
not
is
above
not
altitude
required.
2,000
Just
feet,
get rid of that.
QNH 1017, retaining the squawk, Golf Kilo India November Zulu.
Golf November Zulu, Rebecca is correct, and report overhead Kelsey.
Welcome.
Expect that left-hand turn in a moment. And clearance for the islands.
WestJet 218, fly heading 030 degrees.
030 degrees for WestJet 218.
Edinburgh radar, hello, Golf Hotel Alpha Lima Lima.
Golf Hotel Alpha Lima Lima, Edinburgh radar, hello. Shuttle 9 Echo via Delta 1, runway 24, clear for takeoff, surface wind is 190 degrees, 7 knots.
Delta 4 clear for takeoff, Shuttle 9 Echo.
Are we beating the real aircraft anyway that's doing this flight? Roy says you only need 2 pilots, but we have over 100.
Easy 656 Zulu, turn left heading 270 degrees, cleared ILS approach runway 24.
Left heading 270, cleared ILS 24, easy 656 Zulu.
Speed at 564,
Press
speed
up,
160
Captain
knots,
George,
maintain until 4 DME.
Speed 564, can you repeat that again, please?
Speed 160 knots, maintain until 4 DME.
Speed 564, speed 160.
Easy 1872, contact Scottish Control 135.530.
135.530, Easy 1872, thank you.
Just a reminder for the go around, it's straight out 3,000 feet on runway track.
Easy 656 Zulu, descent altitude 3,000 feet, further with the glide.
Descent altitude 6,000 feet, correction, 3,000 feet, and then with the glide, easy 656 Zulu.
WestJet 218, approximately 27 miles till touchdown, descent at altitude 4,000 feet.
VS 500.
Sorry, can you say that again for WestJet?
WestJet 218, descend altitude 4,000 feet, speed 220 knots.
Descend 4,000 feet, 220 knots for WestJet 218.
Easy 59 Juliet Golf, turn left heading 330 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Left heading 320 and speed 180.
Sly, good evening, says it's blowing my mind. I'm sat next to you on beyond ATC.
Wind is 220 degrees, 4 knots.
That's lock star.
Easy 59 Juliet Golf, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, easy 59 Juliet Golf.
Shuttle 9 Echo, contact Scottish Control 135.530.
135.530.
It is nice to think as well that right at this very moment you've got the real guys doing this in the real aircraft, this flight, doing the exact same thing as we're doing here in the Fenix A320, because flight simulation now is that good.
Seabird 564, I gave you 160 knots until 4 DME.
We can expect the same then.
Easy 59 Juliet Golf, turn left heading 300 degrees.
Heading 300, easy 59 Juliet Golf.
Easy 656 Zulu, speed 160 knots, maintain until 4 DME.
160 till 4, easy 656 Zulu. Flaps 2,
Delta Alpha Alpha behind the landing, British Airways A320 Neo via Charlie 1, line up runway 24 behind.
Behind arriving.
Speed 160, glide slopes captured, misapproach altitude 3,000 feet is set.
Speedbird 564 going around.
Speedbird 564, roger, turn left heading 180 degrees, climb altitude 4,000 feet.
I have set the replay up as well, guys, so we will see that in a little while as well.
Easy 59 Juliet Golf, turn left heading 265, cleared ILS approach runway 24.
Left heading 265 and clear for the ILS 24, easy 59 Juliet Golf.
WestJet 218, turn left heading 360 degrees.
Paranoia check, I have got flaps 3 config set.
Speedbird 564, turn left heading 150 degrees, climb altitude 4,000 feet.
It suddenly just got very dark.
Speedbird 564 heading 150, altitude please.
4,000 feet.
0564, 4,000 feet.
That is our first glimpse of version 2.
Edinburgh approach runner 818 with you,
Pyreegue.
passing flight level 880
Edinburgh Airport.
for
7.5 miles to run.
7,000.
Roy says hopefully the real pilots aren't chatting with a live stream
818 Edinburgh radar.
and one pilot down.
Approach runway 24, descend
No,
altitude
indeed.
6,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend altitude 6,000 QNH 1017.
Ryanair 818, speed 1220 knots.
A couple of people asking what the price of this airport will be. I'm not entirely sure,
Ryanair
but
818, speed 220 knots.
it will be 50% off if you own version 1.
Speedbird 564, speed 220 knots.
564.
6 miles, gear down, spoilers armed,
Speedbird 564, turn left, heading
speeds checked,
065.
flaps 3.
Golf number 3 miles north of Kelsey.
Landing checklist, cabin secured, go on altitude, choose 3,000 feet,
330 degrees.
ECAM.
Left 330
Landing,
degrees, watch it
blue.
Speedbird 564, I need you to start listening please, it's quite busy, left turn heading 060 degrees.
And 4
0564,
miles,
heading
manage the speed.
065.
060 degrees.
0564, 060, sorry.
Easy 6560, runway 24 clear to land, wind is 220 degrees at 4 knots.
Hey, London Crow, is that right, mate? So it's 50% off for everybody. Wow, so everyone needs to buy this within the first day of release.
Easy 6560, runway 24 clear to land, surface wind 220 degrees, 4 knots.
Clear to land, runway 24, easy 6560.
Easy 59, Juliet Golf, speed 160 knots, maintain until 4 DME.
Right, manage speed.
Speed 160 until 4
Let it come back,
DME,
stabilise. Autopilot
Jet
off.
218,
Then it's
speed 180
fine.
knots.
Speed 180 knots, watch it 218.
So releasing tomorrow at 10 o'clock
Ryanair
Zulu
818,
time with
turn
50%
left
off
now,
the final
heading
price
of
for everybody.
010
Awesome.
degrees.
We'll check it out once we've landed then.
010, runner 818.
Jet 218, turn left now, heading 255, cleared ILS, approach runway 24.
Left 255, cleared ILS 24, watch it 500.
Stable.
Delta Alpha Alpha, do you want us to line up behind the Easyjet? That's what I think.
Delta Alpha Alpha A from behind, land an Easyjet, line up runway 24 behind.
And landing Easyjet A320, line up 24 behind Delta Alpha.
Golf November Zulu, thank you for your patience. Do you
3
require
reds,
service?
concentrate on that.
Negative. Request frequency change now to Scottish on 135.530.
Golf November Zulu, Scottish is just closed, unfortunately. You can Scotland speak to T3 call en route.
Roger, we'll switch to Unicom then.
Ooh, 4 reds, not happy about
Free
that.
call en route. Brilliant service, Golf November Zulu. Bye bye.
Westjet 218, descend 3,000 feet further with the glide.
Descend 3,000 feet further with the glide, watch it 218.
Ryanair 818, 33 miles till touchdown, descent at altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, runner 818.
Speed at
Spoilers
564,
for screen,
descent altitude 3,000 feet, speed 180 knots.
0564, descend 3000 and speed 180.
Manual brakes versus off.
Approach, hello, copy 01 Papa, direct price.
Station calling standby. Ryanair 818, turn right, heading 040 degrees.
Looks like patchwork quilt.
What was that for runner 818, sorry?
Right turn, heading 040 degrees.
Right heading 040 degrees, runner 818.
Delta Alpha Alpha, runway 24, clear to takeoff 220 degrees, 4 knots.
Clear for takeoff 24 Delta Alpha.
No, I wouldn't have landed off that
Ladies and
edge there, so I
gentlemen,
said I'm
welcome
not,
to
wasn't
Please
happy about
remain
that,
seated
but
with your seatbelt.
Station calling call sign only.
I did need to get down because I do want to spend some time looking around the airport, and I am aware time is getting
Acropolis
on.
01 Papa,
Sadly.
Edinburgh radar, hello, when ready, descend flight level 90.
I'm ready, flight level 90, copy 01 Papa.
Welcoming you on board again soon.
I know, 4 reds, don't land on those.
Edinburgh radar,
Keep at least one there.
Juliet Echo, inbound Tartan, flight level 110 for 70 at 250.
Easy 15 Juliet Echo, thank you, standby, brake, speed at 564, turn left, heading 330 degrees. 859 Juliet Golf, clear to land, runway 24, 220 degrees, 4 knots.
Clear to land 859 Juliet Golf.
Speed at 564, turn left, heading 325.
Zero 564, then heading 325.
Now, in a moment, he should hand it over to ground, but
Ryanair 818,
maybe
turn
we'll
right, heading 060 degrees.
we'll stay on Alpha.
Turn right heading 060
Until he
degrees,
tells
runner
us.
818.
However, a nice steady look as we go
Good
past.
evening, Edinburgh approach, runway 813 on Delta 1 ready.
Firefighters are out training.
Friday 813 Edinburgh, hello, stand by. Easy 15 Juliet Echo, fly heading 025.
Fly heading 025, easy 15 Juliet Echo.
Easy 15 Juliet Echo, speed 220 knots.
220 knots for easy 15 Juliet Echo.
Easy 656 Zulu, request change to ground.
Easy 656 Zulu, ground 121755.
121755, thanks, Easy 656 Zulu. Edinburgh ground, good evening, Easy 656 Zulu on Alpha.
Easy 656 Edinburgh ground, hello, expect stand 16 Bravo for now, hold short Alpha 12.
Expect stand 16 Bravo, hold Alpha 12, Easy 656 Zulu.
American 121 taxi Echo Alpha, hold Alpha 14.
So this will be available, I believe, from the Contrail
Echo
store.
Alpha to Alpha 14, American 12.
And you will be able to get an extra 10% off that if you use our discount code.
Taxi stand 16 Bravo via Alpha Lima Golf.
We'll get on stand, then we'll go for a bit of a tour.
656, give way to the American 777, just coming out of Echo on your right. Then taxi stand 16 Bravo via Alpha Lima and Golf.
Give way to the American and then Alpha Lima Golf for stand 16 Bravo, Easy 656 Zulu.
American 112, give way to Osprey 7378.
That doesn't look like a 777 to me.
Then taxi Alpha Dow Delta 1. American 122, taxi Honeyport Delta 124 via Alpha.
Roger, say again. I heard Canada, so I was disconnected. Say again, American 1.
American 122, taxi Honeyport Delta 1 via Alpha.
Roger, Delta 1 via Alpha, American 122.
Those lights look nice and bright, don't they?
Osprey 7 for Mike, Edinburgh radar now 121.205, good evening.
11205, Osprey 7 for Mike, thank you.
Edinburgh ground, good evening, Easy 59 Juliet Golf on Alpha.
Easy 59 Juliet Golf, Edinburgh ground, hello, taxi stand 18 via Alpha Lima and Golf.
Stand 18 via Alpha Lima Golf, Easy 59 Juliet Golf.
Flying Cube, I'm going to give the American the benefit of the doubt because
American
if you
112 Edinburgh radar now 121.
If you have your strobes set to auto, which a lot of airline stops are,
check the frequency 121.205.
On VATSIM, it will put them on for you. So they won't be on for him, but they are for us and everybody else.
Negative 121.205.
121205, American 122. Apologies. Over.
I can already tell without looking in lots of detail, this already looks like a really nice airport. I mean, it was good before, wasn't it? The night lighting is really helping us out as well. Okay, right on Golf, and then it's the stand almost straight in front of us, actually. There we go, 16 Bravo there on the right. Mr. Hitchhiker, there is a JSX profile, because I'm using it.
WestJet 221 at Edinburgh ground. Hello, taxi stand 22 via Alpha Lima and Golf.
Stand 22 Alpha Lima and Golf for Westjet 2186.
Turn that off, turn those off as well, because I've not done that yet. Next upgrade, I need a pedestal. So should we go and have a look? Does anyone know this airport very, very well, like the inside details or anything like that? Anyone has spent their life at this airport just waiting to go somewhere? Well, look at the detail inside the terminal here. Ah! Oh, bloody mouse. There is what I was trying to say. Okay, put the parking brakes on. Let's go and have a look, shall we, at this scenery. Now, we know Pyreegue do amazing scenery. They always have done. This, though, is meant to be next level. Let's see if that is indeed the case. And I know people aren't always bothered about the interior. Why have I still got lights on? I'm sure I've turned those off, unless my mobile flight's not working. Yeah, let me just do that because that's going to annoy everyone. That's it. If not, 1 second. Oh, it's those. There we go. Right. Yeah, let's go and have a look at the interiors. I know not everyone likes these, but this was really good before. I used to really like this, and well, they may have gone one better. So this scenery comes out tomorrow. I love these chairs. These chairs look awesome. And she's actually drinking tea. She's missed her mouth, but she's drinking tea. Is this guy eating? Sort of. Oh, there's a buffet. We have Doritos. Let's go for a wander, shall we? Oh, I love that. That is the glass is frosted. How have they done that? And look at the fire effects as well. That is beautiful. Well, this must just be like a private lounge. I don't know Edinburgh Airport, but how awesome is that? Updates on Facebook Messenger. Come on, let's go for a walk, and then we'll have a look outside as well. I get the feeling this is going to be the kind of oh, been kicked out. I was going to say, I feel like it could be like the kind of airport where the majority of it you probably could actually walk around inside. This is the main part of the terminal we are used to seeing. Yeah, this in here. Here we go. Watching the WestJet head out. Aren't they Canadian? He's got a long journey ahead of him if he's headed over to Toronto or somewhere. Cafe Nero, Pet Manager, any preference, anybody? Fever Tree, the bar, obviously. Or Bar 1. What's that? Bar Burrito. Loving the reflection on the roof. The Bookshop W.H. Smith. How much detail have they gone into on the books? I know this doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter, because we're never going to see this when we're just flying, but I get the feeling like you could actually read those. All the gate signs obviously in the right place. The Aspire International Airport Lounge. Should we go in here? Are we allowed to go in here? No. I've been kicked out. There's clearly some places that you can't go into because look, I get kicked back out into the terminal building. It's a shame. Oh. Can I go through this door? Nope. It kicks me out as well. HT says there's a Costa down the other end. You've spent far too much time at this airport, mate. So we know the inside is going to be good. Let's have a look at the outside, because this is what we see as pilots coming in. And we saw so much good stuff at what was it? It was East Midlands, wasn't it? And the beautiful control tower. There it is. Oh, wow. VATSIM controllers, this is your view. That is awesome. That is so good. I always feel like this control tower is actually a long way away from the airport, but I guess that's why it's so blooming tall. They've got a cracking view up there, isn't it? We can't actually go down here, can we? No. No. Ah. You might be able to go down there, but I'm not skillful enough with the drone camera. We can't actually go down here, can we? No, no, that's as far down as I think you're allowed to go. That would have been quite cool if you could climb all the way up. I've just pressed the wrong button and gone back to my aircraft, but never mind. But yeah, it's one of these airports that, just like the mega airports, you know, the ones that just make it feel like everything there is actually alive. It's not just a sim, it's as though there's life to the airport. We've got the DPD, the FedEx, all of those, which is really, really good. Amabi says the lights change when you set the sim to Christmas Day, St. Patrick's Day. Oh yes, so the lights of the control tower change colour. Again, it's just another beautiful touch, isn't it? HC, are there solar panels down at the runway 6 threshold? That would be great, wouldn't it? Coming in and getting the reflection off those if the sun hits it, right? Where Scotland meets the world. You actually can see a multi-storey car park. Oh, you could do so much cinema. Oh my word! There actually is a multi-storey car park with cars in it. No one's ever going to see these, with the walkway as well, and the correct number plates. I think this is the first time I've seen UK number plates in a sim. And they're not all the same kind of cars. HD, where's yours? That is so impressive. That is brilliant. No one will ever fly anymore, we're just going to look outside at the beautiful scenery. If this is what they can do now, what are they going to do in Flight Sim 24? Oh, the staff car park's miles away. Oh, that's like Manchester. I know a couple of pilots that didn't want to get based in Manchester just because of the massive walk. Hey, there you go. Solar panels. That's what you were after, isn't it, HD? They're all there, look. So it is just getting a little bit dark. Let me just adjust the time. I like the fact that you've got the fire engines actually out and training. I'm surprised there's not like a fire or smoke billowing off out of that. So, guys, what do we think? Give us your opinions in a couple of words in the chat. Flood the chat with what you think about this latest edition from Pyreegue, which I think once again they've made a name for themselves, so doing such high quality scenery, and I believe they are keeping that momentum going. There's the trains for whoever wanted to see that a little bit earlier. Welcome to Edinburgh Airport. I don't know if they move or not. My god, that tram looks good. Guys, that tram looks better than some add-on aircraft. look at that. Can I get on? How do they do this? This is brilliant. You can actually get on the train. This is like a train simulator and Microsoft Flight Simulator all in one. Wow. And the detail on this. Can I actually read all of this? Yes. Oh my word. So guys, remember this gets released tomorrow at at 10 o'clock Zulu time. And it will launch with 50% off the retail price, which if you're going to purchase through the Contrail store, you can use our special discount at the bottom of the screen and also get yourself another 10% off that, which is, yeah, a great bargain. So write that code down at the bottom of your screen now so you can use that tomorrow. That advertising board's also just changed. Yeah, there you go. It's just changed again. Oh, there's so much to see. There is so much to see. I'm going to miss something. I know I am. Where's the Hilton? I love that picture as well of Edinburgh Castle up there. I reckon tomorrow on VATSIM, Edinburgh Airport is going to be insane. I think this is going to be a very, very busy airport tomorrow. Kalaz, yes, it does come with a GSX profile. What hotel is this then? Is this like a cheap hotel, a Holiday Inn or Premier Inn or something? That's the Doubletree by Hilton. We've then got... what's that? What is that? Moxie? Well, the Hilton's next to the tower. What's that down here? Oh no, that's the Hampton. Oh, there's the Spitfire. That's what you were talking about, HD. There it is. Someone could make an incredible scenic sim journey on this with this airport. You know, like a cinematic. That's the word I was looking for. Pete in the Sky says, as a regular user of Edinburgh, this looks amazing. Thought the first one was good. Yeah, this has just taken it to a completely another level, isn't it? But this is what I like about airside airports, when they've got all of this ground clutter there, and it's what makes it look realistic. You can look through the gate, you can see people moving around. I don't need to go in the gate and see all the details, but just to see that there's something happening. It's not all static. I would say this is almost, for a small airport, because let's face it, Edinburgh's not a massive airport, but I would say this is on par with this is kind of on par with the mega airports of Brussels and Oslo, isn't it? So that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed our preview of that. I'm going to come off of VATSIM now, and I will play us out with a replay from the passenger view. Then you can see the airport as it comes in. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed that, and thank you so much for joining us. If you have enjoyed the stream tonight, please don't forget to leave a like before you go. And remember, tomorrow morning is when this gets released, and everybody can enjoy it. So not long to wait. That will be yours tomorrow. And yeah, if you want to save yourself even more money on that, don't forget to use that discount code down at the bottom. There's also a link in our video description as well to the Contrail store, and also Inibills. Remember, they've got their summer sale on at the moment, so if you use that link down in the video description, both at the top of the chat and in the video description, then yeah, you've also got some great offers as well at the moment on Inibills. So until next time, guys, I'm going to jump back in the aircraft. We'll have a look at this rather illegal landing, and yeah, tomorrow everyone, I think, is going to be flying to and from Edinburgh, and well, why not? Because that looks simply stunning. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you so much to those of you who support us, of course, the awesome Easyjet Simpilot channel members. HD, it's been great to welcome you back. You've been missed, mate. So until next time, thanks so much, everyone. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Enjoy Edinburgh tomorrow, if that's where you're going. We'll play this out, and I'll see you all again next time. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.